this demonstration of basic BGP configuration. In this demonstration we have 4 routers in 4 ISPs with their own autonomous system number assigned. The device IPs have been set up, so only the BGP configuration remains. Okay, getting started on router 1. In order to set BGP as the routing protocol on the router, you need to go to router, then specify BGP, and then the autonomous system number of the ISP where router 1 is residing, 3498. Then you need to specify the neighbor. In this case there's only one for router 1. The neighbor over here is router 2, and we specify with the IP address 80.542. Remote autonomous system is 1218. Then we specify the network. Okay, so router 1 is set up. So over here we can go to show TCP brief. Now BGP works with TCP to start initiating the adjacency. So the first step is to create the TCP session. Once it's established, then you go over to forming the BGP adjacency. So from this output we can see the TCP is not established yet. Means on router 2 BGP session is not enabled. Okay, and from this output over here we can see the neighbor is specified on .2 and the state is idle, which means it's actually waiting to initiate the TCP session. Okay, so over to router 2. So specifying the neighbor, this command will actually initiate the adjacency to form. As you can see right now, the adjacency will pop up once it's actually formed. There we go. And now we need to specify the network. In this case there's on router 2 there's the 80, 60 and 124. Okay, so now I want to show you that even though, okay, so there's 2 prefixes that have been learned. Actually there should be more. There we go. All the routes are learned from router 2. All the networks that router 2 is advertising have actually been learned over here. So router 1 actually knows about the 60 network, 60.23.4, as you can see over here. But the thing is, once router 1 pings this interface over here in this ISP-D, router 4, the ping will fail. The reason why is because router 4 doesn't know where this network is, so it doesn't know how to send it back. Okay, so if we go to ping 60.23.4.2, the ping will fail, as you can see. But if you specify the interface of router 2, the gig02 dot, this the dot 1, it will succeed. Okay, now on to router 3. router 3 has two neighbors, router 2 and router 4 on network 124.70.172 for router 2 and on 145.20.02 for router 4. Okay, now to set the networks. Okay, so router 3 is set. Over to router 4. Router 4 has two neighbors. The one, router 2, is on 60.23.4. Router 3 is on 145.20.0. Okay. Let's start with router 2. And over to router 3. Then the networks. So the adjacency to router 3 is actually formed. Now the network. So I'm going to specify the two networks. Okay, router 4 is set. Now, to test if this thing is working. So let's say router 1 wants to ping the interface gig01 on ISPD, router 4 for the 145 network. This one will fail. The reason why is because on router 2, these two, R4 and R3, is not specified as neighbors yet. So the adjacency is not formed and these networks are not actually learned from the R4 and R3. Okay, so going back to router 2, need to specify a neighbor. Let's begin with neighbor R3. So it's on 124.70.172.2. From this command, the adjacency should initiate. And there we go. And now for the next one, router 4. 60 network. Okay, so now we wait for the adjacency to come up. There we go. And if we want, now we can actually look at the routing table. All the routes are there. Okay, let's ping 145.20.02 and it's working. So with BGP, let's see how the table looks like. Let's look at the neighbors first. Summary. So for router 3, we have 2 neighbors. They received the prefixes. Okay, and here's the table. So with BGP, it's very much like a hop. It's choosing the shortest path to a network. So router 3, when we look at the 8540 network, there's 2 known hops, 2 neighbors with this address, or this network, sorry. And the best one is through R2, because it's from R3, hop once, then you're in the network. Through 145.20, through R4, it's 1 hop, 2 hop into the network. So, and there we have it. Thank you for watching this simplistic demonstration of BGP setup. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section. Thank you very much. Goodbye.